Want to see a PS5 or new PC graphics card demo? Watch this film, as James Cameron is now applying for a job as next-gen game developer. Avatar Part 2 it is, a time gap of 13 years. We had the same kind of thing with James Cameron in the Terminator franchise. His first film, Terminator from 1984, was a surprise hit in a year where a lot of great films came out. And it got a follow-up with an even better sequel in 1991's T2, Judgment Day.
Come with me if you want to live.
Now that's a great example of how to do a follow-up film. So now we are here with Avatar 2, or Avatar The Way of Water. I'll give you the movie's plot.
Jake Sully lives with his newfound family formed on the extrasolar moon Pandora. Once a familiar threat returns to finish what was previously started, Jake must now work with Neytiri and the army of the Na'vi race to protect their home.
Hey, wait, what? Isn't this like the first movie? Let's retread. Jake Sully lives with his newfound family in Pandora. He was already doing that in part 1 with the Na'vi in the end. Oh, okay, the second one. Once a familiar threat returns to finish what was previously started? Oh, now let me guess. Humans and spaceships. Pew pew pew. Yeah, look. Jake must work with Neytiri. Again! And the army of the Na'vi race to protect their home. Oh, come on, man. This is really like part 1. And even part 1 was not an original story. I know the majority of the people is calling that movie Pocahontas with blue aliens. But for me, that movie was Dancing with Wolves. The wow factor for this film is gone because that was already established in the first film. The graphics are nicely updated, and with the technology and frame rate of now, it is very pleasant to the eye to see this film. You are in awe of all the details that are present in every shot you see. Special effects, cinematography and CGI is really amazing. The runtime is far too long, 192 minutes. If you have a weak bladder,
you're gonna have a bad time.
Especially when this film is about and in water for like 90% of the time.
Oh man, I really have to go to the bathroom. Why did I have all that beer and coffee and watermelon?
Yeah, I would skip that large soda.
Which way to the bathroom?
Oh, it's 23rd door in the left.
Nope.
Unfortunately, not only the runtime, but the film disappointed me in some other ways too. Story-wise, this film flunked hard. Rethreading the first film, what already was a hodgepodge of already known stories, it was very predictable and tedious to watch. I think James Cameron really likes his own films, as the last 40 minutes of this film was Titanic. The characters were hit and miss. It's nice to see the lead character, Jake Sully, played by Sam Worthington, back after all those years. But I also kinda know why he was not cast in like great films in the meantime. He has a boring face, as a boring actor, got delivered boring dialogue by boring writers. Did I mention it was boring? Zoe Saldana is doing great in this sequel. Her acting, performing and facial expressions are a joy to watch. It was already shown in the first film, but you see the progress what she made and the CGI department on that level. Kate Winslet is playing a role in this film, and she knocks it out of the park. I did not recognize her until the end credits were rolling. Surprise yourself and check if you can spot her before the ending. Sigourney Weaver had fun playing a teenage version of herself in Na'vi form. Felt kinda strange, but okay. Then we have Stephen Lang. Yeah, that army crazed oorah motherfucker from part 1 is back. Holy shit, even the antagonist from the first film is back. With a new avatar. He's the same gun-loving Merca army man villain with over-the-top dialogue and lines. I loved every moment of it. It isn't good, but that's because of the writing. You can act if you can make me laugh or make me hate you as a character. Oh yeah, and then there are some kids. The kids that Jake and Neytiri made. They're pretty generic and boring kids. Nothing special. Yeah, I know, I do not have kids myself, so I wouldn't understand. If you have kids yourself, maybe you will appreciate them more. I didn't like it. But the most cringe I've got was also from a kid, but the human version of the kids. A character called Spider. Bruh. He's a very interesting character, like a human growing up on Pandora. You can do so many great things with that. But also there, his lines were so cringe, constantly with that bro. Shut the fuck up. It looked like he just got off from that John Travolta film, that bad one from L. Ron Hubbard, the Scientology film, Battlefield Earth.
Oh, you're too much!
But every sentence that guy uttered, man, I facepalmed, man. It's not his fault, because it's bad writing. Also, the environmental message from the first movie is back. Only this time, instead of saving the forest, it's save the whale. So instead of another Fern Gully, we now have Free Willy. And now for my rating.
Go to the cinema dry, or does this flick require a high? Avatar: The Way of Water is like a showcase for a new game. It's all about the visuals. James Cameron has outdone himself with his special effects, cinematography and CGI, but that's about all this film has going for it. The plot is a rehashing of the first film with a runtime that's far too long. The characters are hit and miss. Too bad the lead character is very boring. You can have some enjoyment with Quaritch, the Stephen Lang's character, who provides some much needed over the top acting. Overall, if you're looking for a film with stunning visuals, Avatar 2 may be worth a watch, but don't expect anything new in terms of story or characters, so go in high. Have some edibles, a good space cake or gummy bears to get through this. You will surpass the very long runtime, the boring characters, the repetitive and dull story, but you will be blown away by the visuals and some action set pieces.
My score? A 6 out of 10. Thanks for watching and subscribe for your cinematic therapy sessions. Okay, enough with blue water creatures fighting against humans. What should I watch next? Wakanda Forever. What's the premise? Blue water creatures fighting against humans.